where we last left off, we got the, I'm trying to drag the window like last arc. We got the 4-piece Valor set, we got the Captain obviously, we got the Flail of Charge. So I'm just gonna get all my legendary gems and try to get a 6-piece today. That would be my goal. Get my gems to like, let's say, I don't know, 50 across the board, and then maybe get like the 6-piece finally. I think that's pretty viable. We have a 6-piece of Con. I don't know if I would drop a Con or use a Con over all this, just because this is fine for T11. Oh no, T11 was kind of slow, huh? How many keys do I have? No, T11 was a little slow last time. Let's check it out. Let's go see. Am I gonna play D2R? Probably not. I have so many games to play, man. Oh, cool. We got procced instantly. Nice. I mean, I might just do the leveling or like the weekend, you know, but there's just so much to play, dude. I Lost Ark, and then I have Diablo 3 Hardcore series, and then maybe Immortal Let's Played if we get beta next week. I'm telling you, they released too much. Well, I gotta change that hotkey. They released too much at the same time, man. You don't just release all 3 Star Wars movies in the same month? What the fuck? At least no more elbow pads. One reason why I stopped playing Immortal, right, is I couldn't physically do it. I swear I was getting like tendonitis or some shit like in my elbow. Okay, I gotta change this hotkey. But I like physically, like honestly, I'm not even bullshitting. They might release all 3 in a week. Yeah, this month we've already had a Diablo 3 season, we're gonna have a D2R season, and we're gonna have Immortal Beta, possibly. Like, come on, dude. That's just too loaded. You don't just like, you know, let's just say have intimate relations with one girl or your partner, right? You don't just do all your tricks in one night, man. You gotta spread that shit out. You see what I'm saying? What the hell? You gotta have build up, okay, to the next one. Keep it spicy. Visit the stable. Let's go over here. Like, how long in between Taco Bell promotions? That's about how long a season should be, or releases should be. They got it down, man. The Taco Bell gets it. Alright, the Chalupa Burrito Enchilito, and then the True Chalupa Burrito Enchilito XL. Okay. And then 3 months from now, the quadruple Chalupa Burrito XL. XXXL. Now I'm making me hungry. Sorry. Always go full ham. They're bringing back the Mexican pizza? Damn. I never liked it that much, but you know, the throwbacks, dude. They got rid of the grilled burrito? Yeah. Bastards. Boom. You know, one thing I never had was a McRib. No bullshit. I never ordered it one time. Since we're talking about exclusives, you know. Exclusivities. Is a McRib worth it? Good on you. Same, you haven't had it? I mean, you neither? Damn, a lot of people haven't had it. They were horrible. I ordered it once and never again. It looked gross. The McRib was awful. Okay, good then. Well, cheers. Tastes like cardboard. Cardboard. Okay, well, I guess I didn't miss too much in my life. Oh, I got my new monitor today. Diablo looks identical unless you guys think it looks different. I think Diablo looks pretty similar. So we have to test Lost Ark later. I'm gonna see how this works out. We will see. No. This is just a full screen monitor. Procced again. Uh-oh, I hear a goblin. I took the black, but you know, I used to use widescreen. Widescreen's still my favorite, by the way. Widescreen monitor, man, ultra wide is so much better than anything else. But for chat and the majority of people, I feel like full screen. So this is me bending a knee, okay? I usually don't bend on anything, so when I do, it's a big deal. This is me bending for you guys. If Twitch supported widescreen, then yeah, that would be, then I wouldn't have to have the black bars or whatever. So I think it looks better because you get the full, Twitch is used to it. The Lost Ark directory, the Lost Ark, they don't mind it because a lot of streamers adopted it early. So it's kind of commonplace for PvPers, especially. Why not use the full screen to read your tech stuff and the game screen? I don't know. Because I'm not gaming on it, I guess I just feel like depressed. All or nothing. I'll just put it in my front room and use it to play on. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Hey. Did you like Immortal when you played it? Okay, so like I'm always honest about Immortal from the day one, even when it was bad, right? Even when it wasn't cool or it's never been cool, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah, some people might be like, oh, like, you know, this guy's a shill, but if anything, I'm the most honest person, even if it means making people hate me, right? I've never, ever changed since 2018. Since 2018, I've never, ever changed my opinion. I didn't backtrack or anything like that. Diablo Immortal is the best mobile game I ever played, and I tried a bunch of them. I even downloaded Fork Knife and Call of Duty and Pub. What was it? The Pub Mobile, all kinds of different mobile games. Genshin, Black Desert Online, Dead by Day, like everything, dude. I played like everything, yeah. It's like not even close. Maybe it's up there with Bloons, because I fell in love with Bloons later on. So like, yeah, maybe it's up there with Bloons, honestly. Bloons, Diablo Immortal. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other mobile game. Oh, TFT is really good on mobile. Teamfight Tactics. Hearthstone was good on mobile. There's not that many games even that are good. And this is from a, you know, I used to play games on my NES. I grew up on an NES, right? I'm old school. And I play 99% of my time on PC. Right? So that's that, right? So that's there, right there, boom. But later on, when more betas came out and more alphas came out, I realized quickly that we're just farming Paragon again. And I didn't like it, so I didn't play the last beta phase. Right? So that shows that as soon as something I didn't like came up, I stopped playing it, you know? Like I couldn't even mentally process if I care about the pay to win mechanics. Like I didn't even get there yet, right? Like I didn't even get to the pay to win mechanics because the actual core gameplay or like, you know, like farming Paragon is not for me. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even get to that part yet. I haven't even like mentally thought about it really. So that's a huge roadblock. But maybe they changed it, you know. I'm definitely gonna try the next beta phase and see. I'm definitely gonna try it. See how bad it is. I mean, after playing Lost Ark, maybe I'll be like, this isn't so bad. Right? I had to play Lost Ark for a while, which is my first pay to progress game, I think, ever. Unless you count WoW tokens. Maybe I have a more lax perspective on it, that my main game right now is a pay to progress game. I don't know. So yeah, I always thought it was great on mobile. And now streamers can stream it. And people can play it on PC that don't like mobile games. I remember at BlizzCon when we all played it in 2018, like Wolf Crier and a lot of like dudes were like, my thumbs don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't do it, right? So like a lot of people just, they're out of the market. If it's only on your phone, a lot of people like out. Me, I'd never had any issues, but it's like playing on a NES controller almost, you know? Like it feels so natural for me to play on a controller or whatever. Like I said, that's how I grew up, right? So I'm like, this just feels like a controller. Like didn't really. It's pretty easy for me, but that was like a lot of people's complaints was like they just couldn't get their thumbs to work for whatever reason. I never experienced that, so. But now that it's on PC, I'm not gonna play on controller, bro. I'm not gonna play on, you know, I'm gonna play on mouse and keyboard. What the fuck? But I do like a controller for like third-person games or racing games. Controller's pretty BIS for certain types of games. Boomers and their non-working thumbs. Yeah, I never even knew that would be a thing, right? Because I only have my own perspective and like my community's perspective. So hearing it in person really kind of shook me. I'm like, really? The thing I experienced, yeah, Boomer started on controllers. Yeah, I started on an NES, yeah. The thing that was hard for me to stream was like being hunched over, and then even no matter what you do, like it's just not like, you know, that was the hardest part. That was the hardest part. No matter what you do, I even had like I got like the most expensive boom arm for the iPad. So I was like, okay, maybe the boom arm can hold the iPad for me, and then that'll put less strain for 8 hours. Or I don't know, I tried all kinds of different methods and nothing really worked. So here we are. Now we got mouse and keyboard support. I will definitely at least check it out. Be open-minded like I always am. Be honest no matter what. Oh shit, we might die here, boys. Let's just back up for a second. Oh man, there's more. Okay, this can't be our death. No, we have profit. Man carver. I should just use that a con set. We got him. We got him. I'm just thinking about all the pain I'm gonna feel soon. Millennials, boomers, Gen Y, Gen Z. My son's Gen A, that's pretty cool. Who wouldn't want to be Gen Alpha, dude? Yeah, boomer's just like a slang term nowadays. Like, you can use for anything, you know? Who comes up with these gen terms? I don't know. I don't know, maybe the Wall Street Journal? The New Yorker? I don't know. Who does all this shit? Who's there thinking about it? Because after it goes, because I don't know if you know, but it goes X, Y, Z, and then they go back to A. Yeah, I don't know if that's how it works. It goes X, Y, Z, and then A, B, C, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I know, you did me too. Yeah, I was like, damn, this is, yeah, Goldwatch is a new dad, so context, we're both new dads, so we probably sing this shit all day long. I know. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? That was kind of rough, but let's see if we get another piece here. Yeah, this is ancient. Either one of these is fine. Invoker has pants, right? Yeah, 100%. Wrist, hands, they do not. Wait, feet, wrist, hands, head. No chest or pants. Okay. So we'll just go boots. I don't know. What has the least amount? It's probably shoulder. It's probably shoulder has the least amount. Typically. We'll just stick with, there we go. There we go, one more. We could go for that Ring of Royal Grandeur to get that 6-piece. Wait till he learns how to do that. There's a hand washing song? What's the hand washing song? Really? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I feel like I feel like this is too spooky, but I've been not wavering. Like I've been not changing, you know. Wafering. Enter the dank cellar. Oh, like how Ring Around the Rosie's like actually a evil origin. So you don't want to sing them like random songs, like you don't know what it, like some kind of demonic chant. Like is Itsy Bitsy Spider have some evil origin connotations toward it? A dark history? Maybe. It's the spell to summon Diablo? Yeah. Shit, man, I'm freaking out. The Song of Valor. It's about the Spanish flu or some shit. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these old songs are like. Cool, there's one bounty down. Pray for the Ring of Royal Grandeur, chat, okay? We need this. Pray for it. In Lost Ark, I got my Paladin to 1340. I got Deathblade to 1325. Sork is 1400. The other ones are like 1340s. We're decked out, dude. Yo, what's up, Dozy? How you doing? Those. Anybody playing alongside the Let's Play? I think I did 18 runs for my Ring of Royal Grandeur. Wow. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. On T13? What? I just assumed you were on a low level tournament. That's so bad. There's 5 legendaries. So you're getting 2 guaranteed every time. Which would be like what? I don't know, 42 to 44% opportunity. And it took you that many times? That's like a lot of, it's almost a coin flip. That's crazy, man. You got amazing RNG after that? Yeah. Well, if I die in T1 bounties, I'll be pretty sad. My actual nightmare, okay? This payoff will be huge though. Our power spike will be like almost T16 or like at least T14 minimum. Probably T16, yeah, because we have the Norvald set also. That's cool. You did Rohindel? Why'd you do Rohindel when it's... Oh shit. Why would you do Rohindel when you could skip it? It's kind of stupid, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm gonna die, bro. I just got procced. Dude, I gotta get out of here. Only power pass going forward. Wait, why'd you do it though? Oh, for your express pass? Your express pass. I went to the zoo yesterday with my son and my friends. It was fun, man. I mean, the weatherman was wrong. Weatherman was like, it'll be like 82, 84 degrees. And it was like a 88 to 92 degree day in Escondido. In San Diego's butthole. Just kidding. It was pretty hot, man. It was a good day though. I just walked around. Hung out with him. He's like 6 months old, right? So we didn't do much. We just hung out. He was having fun. I was trying to keep him cool because of the heat. We did like a half day because I don't know, I want to keep him out too long. That's pretty nice. I'm trying to think if anything notable happened. Other than I got the souvenir cup to get free refills, and then so the guy goes, so I went and I bought lunch, right? Whatever. I got the souvenir cup. You get free refills the rest of the day. It's a hot ass day. And I ordered some burgers or whatever, some, you know, overpriced burgers, whatever. It is what it is, supply and demand. And then the guy goes, "You want your receipt?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." He goes, "Cool, I'm good too." Nice. All right, man. He's like, we'll call you when your order's ready. Got my food, sat down, ate. Everybody's chilling. Everybody's happy. Oh, I'm gonna go get a refill because I got this cup for free refills. Oh, that's why I bought it. I go up to the counter. I'm like, let me get my free refill. I got the souvenir cup. And she goes, "Do you have your receipt?" And I go, "What?" "What receipt, man?" for free refills, and I go, I literally just bought it, and you know what I mean? I didn't know I needed the receipt. There's no signs or anything. What the fuck? She's like, yeah, you need a receipt, and I'm like, well, you gotta talk to that guy because he literally just helped me and he didn't tell me that, right? Like, it was a cluster, man. It was like a 10-minute ordeal. It was like a 10-minute ordeal. He's like, oh yeah, I saw that guy. Yeah, he's legit. That guy, yeah. So they printed me up like a guest receipt. I don't know. It was crazy, man. It was pretty funny though. That was about it. I think other than that, animals are pretty straight. Kangaroos. It was hot though, you know, so everybody was just like trying to keep it together. We saw the tigers and the, what else? Elephants. And yeah, the kangaroos was hot, man. I'm like, aren't you guys from like Australia, bro? Why are you guys sweating? I'm assuming Australia is hotter than California or than San Diego. We do have like Death Valley, so that could be different. Grab this over here. I'm just worried about the elites. Oh, I passed the northern. Wait, are we not here? 36. Okay, we're getting credit. Australia gets so hot, there was a year that their highways were literally melting. Yeah, these kangaroos look like maybe they were born here and not born in the motherland, right? These kangaroos look like they're dying, man, in the heat. And so I was like, wait. Aren't you guys from Australia? It was like crazy over there. Poor little kangaroos, man. It's not Deep Impact. Is that what happens in Deep Impact? The highways melt? I think that's like in Arizona too. Like I was in Arizona when it had like a record 118 or something, 118 degrees. Like you would step on the, maybe it was your shoes then, because you would step on the road and you could hear like a, you know, when your kitchen's wet and it has like a little crunching sound. Like you would step on the road and it would be like it's probably your shoes melting, probably on the heat. Fucking up my Jordans, man. Like a squish. Yeah, like a sticky. Like at the movie theater when everything's sticky. There was a few times where you're like, damn, dude, I think my shoes are melting. When I as in Turkey, there was a 30-foot walk to the bar from the pool. That was brutal. Wait, what? One more. Hopefully we get the Ring of Royal Grandeur, put it to bed. With the heat. Like you got out of the pool and you had to sprint to shade. I get it. Damn. It's like walking on hot coals. It was 125? Damn. Yeah, Arizona was 118. That was pretty hot. I never felt like it was unbearable though. Like it never felt like, maybe because it's like a dry heat. It wasn't like a swampy heat. How are you doing? What's up, Vinny? How you doing, bro? I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Chilling. Filming our hardcore Let's Play. Filming the HC. For the YouTubes. What are you up to? Trying to get some progress here. There was a fiber optic failure in your town? Really? What does that even mean? Internet was out? Cool. Moment of truth, chat. Let's clear out our inventory a little bit in case we disconnect. Yeah. Please. Damn. Fail. Fail, fail. We got 3 legendaries though. Wow. That's pretty lucky. Well, shit. We could also use our blood shards and roll. We only got 100 blood shards for T11 cash? Wow. Rolling. Guild. The worst thing that I couldn't watch your YouTube videos. Ah, I see, I see. You're like, no internet. What is this, the dark days, man? What is this? What is this, 1980? What's going on here? We go Vit for now. Max out crit and then cooldown. And then life percent. After pickup radius, RCR. I'll probably go RCR right now to get that tankiness. What do we have right now? Yeah, Wrath Cost actually works with the Captain set. That makes us a little bit bulkier. A little bit tankier. I might try again. If I don't get it on the next round, then we'll probably just go back. Because at least I know I can probably get the 6-piece. And then once you get the 6-piece Valor set, right? Then you can do bounties on like T13 and get those guaranteed 2 legendaries every time. And then we can bring back the Captain set after that. So like a 6-piece Valor set will be better than this combo or better than even using this at all. But I don't mind. I haven't done any bounties. I don't mind doing a few just to see. Like I'm gonna need it anyway, so if I get lucky, if not, it's fine. Act 1 is like literally less than 5 minutes, even at this rate, I think. Maybe. Hey, 5 to 7, something like that. Oh, freak out. Hey, reflect, man. Take it easy. Bounty complete. Next one. Kill some boss. Oh. I'm calling Portal, baby. I'm calling Portal. No? Alright. Well, next time. I felt it, chat. Must have been something else. Whoa. Those traps. Looks like I went the wrong way anyway. I think. Yeah. Gotta kill density on the way. 72. $14 more enemies. Cave of the Moon Clan? Oh, my favorite. Maybe we'll get a Rainbow Goblin. I guess because of farming Cosmic Wings, I've been here so many times. Brings back memories. You can get a Goblin on the first and second level. That's a pretty sick run. There's one. And Odious is really nice too. Kill all the enemies in level 2. For the Let's Play, I'll probably use Fist of Heavens to speed farm and then Invoker to push, I think. I played AoV before, I played Roland before, Blessed Shield before. I don't think I've ever played Invoker, and Invoker got buffed, right? So we'll see. People always ask me if I have goals. I don't really have goals, just to have fun, create some memories, chill and kill, maybe top 10 on hardcore at least. Like, I only play 2 hours a day, right? So it's hard to know, like, we're like top 300 already, so like maybe top 10, something like that. Cool, next one. Skeleton King. Shit. Spoopy. How you doing? If you're playing alongside me on the Let's Play, I mean, you can play whatever class you want, whatever spec you want. Alright, it's all good. It's the same type of progression, right? Like, trying to make sets, you're trying to acquire power, you're trying to acquire damage reduction, trying to make decisions at every juncture to be efficient, have fun. This weekend kicked your ass? Yeah, I went to the zoo for like half the day yesterday with the fam. I came back, made a sandwich, and everybody passed out. We all had heat stroke or some shit. We came back, made lunch, and just, it was like, I guess it was like lunch, early dinner. It was pretty funny. We were tired, man, pooped out. There's one more, right? A stranger in need. Okay. Rescue Merhan. Another pool of reflection. I'll take that. My daughter's 9th birthday was this weekend. I did a lot of moving and cleaning. Oh, I see. So yeah, you didn't actually decompress or relax. You've just been working. That's the parent life. That's what I'm learning. There's no there's no off season, you know? Not unless you have somebody watch them and you just like completely say, hey, can you watch them for like a day? Or him or her, right? I haven't done that yet though. Ain't no off season. Just like, that's it. It's go time. Yo, Infamous, thanks for the 22 months. Cheers.
Yo.
You. This long ass RP. There we go. All right, back to Tyrael. Let's see. I go into work at midnight, so I'll be there later. Let's see if we get it. Don't mess with me, T. Ring, 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 ring. Nope. Double shoulder drop. We're getting 2 legendaries every time. It's just not the right one. Damn. Damn, damn. How many DBs we have? How desperate am I? A con. There's a 6-piece, but we don't have the ring still. So, but now I can bump it up if I wanted, like we talked about earlier. So let me put these away. Let me grab the other one. Like these. Hard to be a computer engineer when you only got one hand to work with. Yeah, true. I think it depends how involved you are too, or how needy your baby is or whatever. There's a lot of factors. Or how much you want to be there, right? Because it's like you can make that conscious choice to be like, nah. You can make that choice to be like, nah. I'm not doing it. Hang out with your mom. I'm gonna go do some stuff. I'm pretty like involved, I would say, pretty heavily. So a lot of my extra free time gets wrecked. I kind of like this helmet better. But this has all res, but yeah, no, I'll take that one. Skill of Nilfer. All res chest piece. I'll take that one here. Okay, cool. So now we have the 6-piece bonus. We get a 50% damage reduction like we had before, but now we get crazy amount of DPS, right? So then I can use the set to farm the Ring of Royal Grandeur at a higher difficulty. I'm almost certain. I mean, 20,000 damage is a lot. Like this. So that paid off, I guess. The way I do chat. And as the years go by. Cool. Our friendship will never die. Fist of Heavens. I was looking for crit though. Yeah. Condemn. Vitality. Vit. Cool. I mean, we didn't really gain any toughness, right? Essentially, we just gained crazy DPS, so we're gonna be glass cannon. I think I'll go to T13 though. And that way we're getting those 2 guaranteed. And then once I get the captain set back, we'll get more toughness back, and then yeah, you get it. Soon. We're kind of spoiling him, I would imagine, because we're always picking him up. I was worried about making him a spoiled little bench, right? A spoiled little biatch. So I googled it, and it's pretty much like if they're infants, like you can't, they don't really even have the concept of that, you know? So it's probably just up to the parent, right? I did some research on that, you know, on everything that I had questions about. Like and from what I could tell, like it doesn't really help. You don't toughen them up an infant, you know? It's like, because they're just, they have no concept of anything. Like later on, I guess, like look like 18 months even. Like they don't fucking know, man. They just think you're abandoning them and shit. They can't communicate anything, right? Yeah, this is we're already halfway to over halfway to 100. Yeah, we're blowing shit up now. Poor little guy. The nurses said you can't spoil him, and others like it's good to let. Yeah, that's what my friend said yesterday. He goes, it's good to let him cry. I'm like, I didn't argue because that's the last thing you want to do is get into a parental debate. I was like, yeah, true. But inside, I'm like, yeah, no, that's not for me. Like, you guys pretty much know me. I'm kind of like a very argumentative person, so it's not like I'm gonna let him, you know. It's not gonna be like spoiled like that, right? I'm a very tough, argumentative person, so. But when they're infants, I think it's fine. Like, come on. It's a baby, man. It's a little baby, man. He can't tell me that there's a tag digging into his armpit from his clothes, or he's got something in his eye. Like, we can tell, you know what I mean? Like, he's hungry or pissed, or his mom put the diaper on a little bit wrong and it's hurting. He can't tell me any of this shit. I just got procced. Oh. Miles. I'm hot, Dad. I'm hot, man. You took me to this hot ass zoo. What's your problem? Yeah, I forgot about this. Thank you. This bounty. We ended up getting a shield because we got lost though, so kind of worked out. Kind of. Heads will roll. No time for RP, gotta go. I think most of the time I see to this bounty, you always go past it. Yeah, you're probably right. You are 100% right. And I always say thank you for people that remind me. It's almost like, you know, being an interactive streamer helps. Almost. When you're miles away from your nice warm bed, just remember what Bluddshed said. 50 more. Man, we're cooking, dude, with this 6-piece. Yeah, has anybody worked with cauliflower crust? Pizza. I made a cauliflower crust pizza yesterday. I tried to make my own tattooed chef. And the shit went sideways, honestly. Like, it was smoking like a goddamn teepee. Smoking like a campfire. It was pretty good, but I don't know why it was smoking so much. Like, and the, oh shit. I don't know why, like, there was so much smoke coming out of the oven. Like, did they have a different smoke point, or I don't know. Like, I just made like chicken wings like 2 days ago, so like this, not like the oven's dirty or anything. Bro, like my whole house, I thought the alarm was gonna go off. I was like, what did I do? I'd eat it. Never eaten cauliflower crust, but I'd give it a try. I must have did something wrong. I used like a garlic butter base, so maybe the butter was smoking that much. That seems crazy though. Doesn't even make sense. All I did was cauliflower and garlic butter sauce, and that's it. And then put cheese, right? Obviously, put cheese on it. Cheese on that beef. Butter has a low smoke point. How hot was the oven? Probably like 350. I'm thinking now that I'm talking out loud, maybe it was the butter, actually. I'm like, is it the crust or is it cauliflower? What's cauliflower? It's just a little vegetable, you know? Now that I talk, oh! Never mind. I got excited for the ring, but it is not the bounty. It's a drop. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's my bad. You know, you have like that little vent on your stove, like it. I mean, it was like so much smoke. That's why, yeah, it's hard to believe just a little bit of butter is gonna do that. But similar to Beyond Meat, it wasn't awful, but the entire time I ate it, it was like it's decent. This just doesn't have block though, but it's pretty good. These like vegan, vegetarian cauliflower pizzas have been getting better and better over the years. I would say like, if the best pizza in the world is a 10 out of 10, or like from your local spot, right? I would say like the Tattooed Chef pizza to me is pretty high, man, like a 9. Maybe because I know it's healthy and vegetables and clean too. Maybe I go in with a positive attitude, you know? It's pretty good, man. It's pretty, like pepperoni pizza for Tattooed Chef. It's all like not even real, there's no real cheese. It's not real dough crust, right? Everything is like legit. And it tastes pretty damn close. But it's definitely not as good as a real pizza. Shill, yeah. I'm a vegan shill, yeah. What are we doing? Bounties, bro. What am I doing? I've been vegan for 8 years now, and homemade pizza I feel like is definitely 10 out of 10. Yeah, so I'm just like getting into it. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna be a vegan, but I'm just saying like as an alternative. I also don't feel bad eating like it makes me feel better knowing that I'm eating healthy, right? Like if you could eat a chocolate bar that tasted 90% of a normal chocolate bar without the, you know, obesity and the crash and all that shit, like I would, right? Like, it was pretty damn near close. It gets the craving, you know. I'd probably go back and have a real chocolate bar sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? To get the full effect, but that's kind of what it's like. Playing D3 is such a delicacy that I didn't eat the pancakes next to me. Chocolate, I'm just using that as an example, right? Whether it's pizza or chocolate or whatever. I'm always pretty like open to things, right? To mix it up too. I don't like to just pick one or the other. I'd rather just have everything, you know? Don't hit me. Don't you hit me. Don't. Oh, we actually have homing pads, so we're good. I used to eat them as a meal replacement when I was trying to get healthier. Nice. Do you have a Trader Joe's where you live? Yes, kind of close. Really close, actually, yeah. Damn, double bracer, no ring. Chat. This episode's gonna be the Ring of Royal Grandeur episode. Now it's really important because now we have the 6-piece. My. Chat. You could be a vegan in front of those lambs you were roasting yesterday. Like I said, you know, I just like it to mix it up. I can't imagine I would be one or the other, but I definitely would incorporate it more. Where like, let's say I grew up incorporating like vegan or vegetarian dishes 0%. You know, I can see me incorporating it. Like I already incorporated 20% now. I can see it going up to 50 or 60 or whatever. You know what I mean? Let's go to... Oh, we don't need anything. Now it's just like saving, I guess, or trying to get ancients. Yeah, let's reset. The hunt for grandeur, man. The streamer buff is off, you think so? I could probably bump it up even, but... This is cool. This is cool, I guess. It's pretty fast now. 300 Act 1 mats incoming. The first time you know, we grew up through the vegan phase, right? Just like the movie projectors and the home movie projectors. Home movie projectors were trash. You know, they weren't bright or like they were low quality. You know what I mean? The vegan food was pretty trash back in the day. It tasted like cardboard dirt, right? You could taste the dirt in the mushrooms. And then over the years, they got better, right? Projectors increased. Now you have 8K projectors, hella bright. Almost as bright as a normal TV. And the same thing with the food. The food tastes damn near 80% better than it used to taste, right? Like just people got better at crafting recipes and it became a bigger in general, right? So, yeah, I mean, I have a movie projector now where I didn't have one when I was younger. And now I incorporate more vegetarian dishes into my diet and I feel good about it, right? It's not like it's gonna flip 100%. I still have 4 non-projector monitors right here. And I still have 2 65-inch TVs in my living room. Like normal TVs. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't want to have to pick like monitor or like projector. Like I use both, you know? They're both like tools, I guess. 1 carb, 1 protein, 1 sauce. Makes a meal easy. True. Just, thanks for the 53 months. Any sub I missed today, thank you guys. I appreciate it. We watched the Diablo Immortal thing in the morning, so I got sidetracked early. Maybe I had an eye-opening moment where I had, I've told this story a bunch of times, but somebody made me pulled pork with jackfruit. And I swear I couldn't tell the difference. So they made me pulled pork with jackfruit instead of like pork. So I had like the bun and then the sauce. That shit blew my mind, dude. I'll never forget that. So maybe everybody needs one of those moments. The texture was the same. I mean, honestly, bro, the sauce carries heavy. I could not even tell. And that's pretty much what I normally get, like when I go to a barbecue place, is pulled pork. That's like my #1 thing I get. Even over brisket or like Yeah, like barbecue chicken or, you know, whatever's popular. I usually get pulled pork and like baked beans. What classes are you playing in Immortal? I guess Wizard? I never thought about it. Crusader? Bloodlight? What's the meta classes? I don't know. I just play whatever I like, really. I think it's more like the seasoning. Yeah, if they get the I think it's all texture, honestly. If they get the texture right, your brain doesn't really doesn't really know. Like the Tattooed Chef pizza tastes, it feels like a pepperoni when you eat it. Obviously the flavor, but I think the texture really kind of sets it off. Yeah, they do. They have some magic in there, some crazy vegan magic in there. Like I bet you if you did a blind taste test, right? You had 100 people, and you give them all Tattooed Chef pepperoni, they would all say it's a pepperoni. They wouldn't say it's a fake pepperoni, right? Or like the pulled pork with jackfruit, a blind taste test, you'd be like, shit, this is pulled pork, right? So if it keeps increasing, you know what I mean? I could see my diet also taking more and more. Tattooed Chef has been the key. Yeah, that shit's crazy good. I have like a pizza bowl in my house and the burrito bowl, enchilada bowl. I got a second freezer during COVID because, like, you know, I don't know. I didn't like panic buy, but we were just like, let's stockpile a little bit. You never know, right? So I got like a second fridge in the house, and then now we use it for like more frozen stuff, like a Tattooed Chef or frozen vegetables and things like that. No one expects fake pepperoni. Yeah, it's just curveball, man. Didn't panic buy, but I bought tiny water bottles. Yeah, well, I lost like a lot of luxury items because you couldn't get water bottles, right? Like there was no water bottles to buy in the store, really. It's crazy to think that there was no water. Ring, 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 ring. No! Damn, now I'm going through a bad luck phase. There's no toilet paper and no water bottles. You would never think that, right? Now it even sounds funny to say it out loud. So I bought a water filtration system for the house, and that's what I use. I don't use water bottles anymore. There you go. Things change, you know. I guess we just keep going, man. Is what it is. It's gotta happen. Flash flood for groceries. Only for the deals. We do our regular shop, but we check the app, find some super good deals. Oh, nice. Got any tips for a first-time hardcore SSF player? Yeah, save backup gear, take it easy. I think I have a video on it. I have a whole video on it. Plan for dying, basically, so you have backup plans for that. Don't bump it up, right? Don't get overconfident. Little things like that. Yeah, the video is like a state of mind too, you know? Like you have to know like you're gonna die, it's not gonna be your fault. It's about enjoying the journey. And that's how all, you know, this is how I feel, right? That's how games should be enjoyed anyway, is the whole, not the end of it. Like I'll be happy when I beat the game. No, I'll be happy right now during the whole journey, you know? Kind of embrace it. It's a vibe, dude. It's a vibe. It's a lifestyle. Ring of Royal Grandeur, where are you? Okay. Clean. You saved on thousands. It's like, here's some frozen item that's about to expire. You just buy it, put it in the freezer. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, you can't just freeze everything forever, right? I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but it would last a long ass time. I would say it probably starts to degrade like every month, like 1% or 5%. I don't know. I have to Google it and see what somebody smarter than me said. You can't just freeze something and it lasts forever, right? There's gonna be... But it slows down the spoiling process by like a long ass time. Like it slows it down, right? Or it increases the time to eat it by like months and months probably. True, yeah. If you're gonna eat it like in a month or, yeah, you'd probably be fine, 2 months. It's smart, it's a smart decision. I know like when, yeah, well, it's not frozen, but yeah. I know protein powder I think degrades like 5 or 10% a month after it expires. So you can still eat it, you just lose the nutrients. You don't really lose like, it's not like bad, it's just like the nutrients, I guess. That'd be a funny video to watch. I had a McDonald's hamburger in the freezer for 15 years. Here's what happened. Here's what happened. Right. A Whataburger 15 years later. You just freeze in and out and make sure that they're not changing their recipe. Two more? It's pretty fast, these T1 bounties, or Act 1 bounties. There was a show in '97 called Teen Angel. It was about a kid that ate a burger under his friend's bed and died. And he came back as a guardian angel. What? I don't remember that. For real? What a way to go, man. What a way to go, man. Is that real? Like a real show? Damn. What a way to go out, huh? Like, oh, burger. It was a CW. That has CW all over it, man. The WB. What a way to go. Death by beef. The secret death sauce. It's crazy that you could even die from spoiled meat. It's crazy to think that, because like... I wonder how many people die from spoiled meat a year. I feel like it's pretty low. They had an episode on Dee Snider from the Twisted Sister in it. The twins in the show ended up in Kitchen Nightmares. Tainted meat. Let's go try again. Depends on how many points you have in Constitution. True. Actually. Right. Get rid of this first. There it is. Hey. We're in the money, boys. Got it. Took long enough. Let me bring up my farm build. I'm pretty sure I put it in the cube. Yeah. And what about Invoker? Invoker, I wear it, but I'll probably put it in the cube. That way it's just there. If I die, you know, like I'm the... Oh, it has a socket too, shit. I'll just put it in the cube. It's safer. It's a really important item, right? So if I die, then it'll be here. Boom. Locked and loaded, chat. So now we can go back like this. Let me get both. Maybe I'll use the boots because they have all res on it. It seems better. Miles away. Yo, what's up, Cans? Weekend was good. Went to the zoo with the family. Fighting heat stroke. It was hot, man. It was a hot day. You bring the heat. I wonder if I should roll for shields or just go for ancients. I start thinking about Invoker. Yeah, we just need a weapon set. Yeah, I guess Invoker bracers too. Aquila for Invoker. Lost your job on Sunday? I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully you bounce back, or you never know, you might get something better than you originally had. I think the labor rates are still like at an all-time high, or at least pretty close. You know? Like because of inflation, like everybody's paying more money. So you might lock that in. If only Twitch subs went up in price. Bible thump. Okay, so maybe we can farm here. No, let's actually go to like T14. I'm thinking. T14. Yeah. It was going to be temporary while you found something better anyway? Okay. Let's see. Let's test it on a Torment. Make sure we're not out of our league here. Oh. That's it, man. Now we're cooking. We got the juice. You went to LCS? How was it? Esports? We just got proc. That's fun. Maybe double unity is like something that we need to look into soon. Or once we have more cooldown, then we'll have accurates up, pretty much. Yeah, it's more optimization also. A con. Graveyard, beautiful. Shit was hype. That sounds like fun. I haven't been to that many esport, but they've always been like a good time. I've been to Overwatch and Hearthstone. They were fun. Really? We didn't full clear this? It's a graveyard, baby. Yeah. First time a League of Legends game has been played inside NFL football team stadium. That was easy. That 14 was cake. Cake, cake, cake. I would say there was 7,000 to 9,000 people there. That's dope. It's like a WWE event probably lately. I think their attendance is down to like 10 to 14 or something like that. I don't actually know. I was just I was reading up on it. Working your way up the ladder. Sounds about right. Like AEW is probably around 10,000 or something like that. 7 to 10K. Just remember what your old dad said. I got my Paladin to 1340. And I got Deathblade to 1325. $70 for a ticket. Damn. $20 for parking. It's like the zoo, bruh. I wonder if they could have half the price and sold double the tickets. Like, where's the sweet spot, you know? Then you'd also double concessions. The zoo's free to get in where you live? What the hell? What do you have, like a freaking goat in there? What do you got, man? A couple of German shepherds and a goat. Goats are goated. Like this, maybe the state pays for all that? Our taxes? Don't forget the cats. Yeah, there might be some cats in there, true. That's a lot of upkeep, right? Like a lot of financial. Unless they don't pay property tax, but still as like if employees and animal, like food and equipment. Right, you got, yeah, there's all kinds of expenses. Panda, 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 panda. Thanks for the support, chat. Appreciate it. Oh, we have homing pads, right? So. Part of the park state budget. We're getting Leslie Nope. Leslie Nope runs your zoo. That's pretty cool. I guess I've only ever been to one zoo or two zoos, and the one's in San Diego. It's part of the Smithsonian Museum, which is all free. Oh, we got a Compass Rose. Damn. Okay, so Endless Walk set would be a little bit of bulk. The Endless Walk set would give us the bulk here that we're missing. So that would fix it. Condemn shield. 9.5. This is double crit. This might be a side grade. I don't know if I should do it. Yo, Asgara. Asgrat. Thanks for the sub, dude. Cheers. Thanks for the T1. Feel like I'm wasting mats here. By the droves. 56% crit damage. Come on, man. The one I have is what? 61? Like, come on, man. Okay. This is wasting materials. I'll do 5 more, that's it. I know this one's 61. But this has strength on it, and I can get 100% crit damage, potentially. Wow. Please? I'll just take it for this main stat. Because right now this one has physical, right? It's just not fine. You have to keep Blackthorn for the memes. I'll put it in the bank. That's about it. Hey. Let's do a GR. Hopefully we don't get killed. We basically have like pretty much our farm set now, so we're gonna be just, I mean, we're gonna be skyrocketing in Paragon and everything. I want to use that Echoing Nightmare token, but I'll save it. I'll save it till we have double Unity or something. Maybe the Endless Walk set, just for a little bit more bulk. Nice map. Clean. Looking for elites. I guess we're T16 ready. Endless Walk set would definitely make me more comfortable. So maybe I'll use my DBs on upgrading amulets to try to get the Traveler's Pledge. Oh, I see you. %. You got Bone Spear farm early? Nice. Boom, boom, boom. Gemavese. Still don't have a trapped. Unfortunately. We're getting stricken to 25 anyway. It's not too bad. We could potentially get it on the next one. 575,000 life is pretty low. 2-minute run. Oh, we get a guaranteed primal. I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh shit, I wonder what we're gonna get. Any takers? Procced already? That's fun. Blackthorn? Not like this. Now we're just exploding. Blowing these demons up, dude. Blood and thunder. Nailbiter. Butcher's Sickle. Justice Lantern. Oh, Justice Lantern might help, yeah. They give me a little bit of bulk. We still don't have a Flavor of Time either. I'm thinking it's gonna be something bonkers, like for my Invoker or my AoV build. Like it's gonna be a dope item. What's up, Excalipus? How you doing, man? Hello, hello, hello. All is well. That's good to hear, bro. Shield. Here we go, moment of truth. I'm thinking a AoV piece. A ring. Oh shit, it looks like a Stone of Jordan on the ground. Oh shit. Damn, Rochelle's ring, man, cucked. Cucked. Not like this. Oh, we got our trapped. Just in time. This just hit 25. Dope. Talrasha chest piece. I know, F. You can use it for speeds though, but it's not the best. Not particularly. Happy about the trap though, so we're gonna need another socket anyway. Damn it, didn't even roll good stats. Didn't even roll good stats, boys. Flesh Terror, do you have an ancient weapon? Oh, he has a Thunder Fury though. With attack speed. Gain all skills. That's better than nothing. And we'll roll strength on this. For now. Okay. Strength. Thank you. I might have some pants you can use. Ancients. You want some Akan pants, dude? Until we get him the cane set. We need another... What? He can't wear these? These are Crusader exclusive? Really? Damn. I thought the will of the Templar was stronger. Okay. You go back to your old pants, dude. Yeah, we haven't given, look at this is level 66. It's been a while since we upgraded him. Well, you have to wear your old dusty Levi's for now. What's up, Nick? How you living, man? All this right here is gonna go in the trash. Great. I just want to let you know I appreciate the love, chat. You know? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. 806. Gloves? Shoot. Stonies. Pledge. I don't know if I have any DBs here. Blackthorn. Oh shit, flavor of time, that's huge. Huge. It's gonna increase our speeds as well. A con. Alright. You're a 5 out of 7 Omnium Star? Grats, dude. Hell yeah.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor smile.
Hey, thank you for the 19, brother. Cheers. You guys see that they announced Diablo Immortal, a PC client today? Confirmed. And the game releases on June 2nd. Confirmed PC client. I'm excited to try it out again. I'm cautiously optimistic, like always. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to try it out, yeah. But I don't know, you know. Is it gonna be better than Lost Ark or D2R, Diablo 3? It might be good like in my downtime, or I could play on my phone, right? I probably said it a million times that I'm a new dad, right? So I don't have a lot of time to game outside of the stream. So something like if I'm on the couch, I could just maybe play a little bit and then play on my PC, you know, kind of get some time in. get some time in where I can. I don't know. Damn, I'm trying to get some ancients, bruh. It feels like Diablo 3.5. Does it? I mean, the builds are way less complicated, but there's way more things to do. So yeah, it does feel like it's going forward, but because it was built for mobile, it's not like, it's like one of those things. Yeah, it does feel like, oh, this is what Diablo 3 could have had. We could have had all these other things, right? Like PvP and all these other activities and world events. It does feel like that a little bit. But the builds are just like obviously way worse. Hold you over till D4. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try the PC client, especially. I hope that there's like a beta before release. That way we can get out any bugs or whatever, you know? Even if it's just like a weekend, dude. That way we can be like, oh yeah, this is not working or whatever. This problem occurred. So launch isn't just like a cluster. Look at us going, man. This is our 4th Let's Play episode. So we're like less than 8 hours in. Something like that, 8 hours. If this was launch day, it would be what? What's the math on that? 1 in the morning? 5 p.m. launch? Immortal comes out June 2nd. I'll probably do a Let's Play on it just to see. LP. Ooh, we got a flail. Please, please, please. And we got an AoV shoulder, could be ancient. AoV. Immortal coming to PC. LOL, they stupid. They think that they can cache. I can't read all that. There's typos. Version, not stupid. They know will stick to their phone. You not all got PC. What the fuck? Here. Let's go back. Uninstalled BlueStacks and Nox. I won't be buying that tablet for DI. Sounds like you after the wedding. I'll tell you when I've had too much, officer. Yeah. I'll tell you how much. Damn, not ancient. Oh, shit. Wow. I'm gonna use it too. Damn, the drip, dude. Damn. Wrath. Probably cooldown or damage percent. The drip is locked in. Yeah, I'm thinking like damage percent. I mean, damage percent and CDR. If I only had to pick one, maybe CDR is better for now. Nah. We want to slap cheeks, man. Like, so many cheeks. At the end of the day, if fools pay you to stream Immortal, go for it. What? Are you trying to say that they pay me for Immortal? I didn't even stream the last beta phase. You realize that, right? There was a whole 3 months of beta I didn't even play. What the fuck? You're about to be dumb as hell, dude. Me? I've been playing Lost Ark for like 4 months straight. Any last words before I ban you into oblivion for saying ignorant shit? What the fuck? Um, 352. I guess we just go for ancients, like I keep saying, because I don't really know what else. Oh, the Aquila for Invoker. No, this boy is drunk. He's gonna wake up like, what happened? This boy is drunk. Oh, Conan? Conan clapped him. He was talking about perverts now? What the fuck? This boy is wasted. He's gonna wake up and be like, what happened? What the hell? Let's see. 152. I hope that guy's forever gets rocks in his shoes. And no matter how hard he tries, whenever he goes to get cereal, there's no milk left. Honestly, I do. Let's do one more. Bump it up. Oh, that's more than T16. Shit. This sour milk, yeah. Every time he goes to get the milk, he's like, shit. Nothing but chunks, man. Or just empty. I'm like, me? I've been playing Lost Ark all year. It's almost May. It's almost May, bro. The fuck? Who pissed in his Cheerios? I don't know. We haven't had interaction like that in a long time, so it's a little jarring. I'm like, oh yeah, people are like this. Right, true, I forgot. Right, This is why I don't let your kids play under power lines, chat. There's long-lasting effects. Don't let them sit in front of the microwave. Okay? It's not good. You got a perfect Yang Primal? Grats, dude. Paint chips? Yeah, we just need a checklist, okay? Just go through the checklist. True. If only server lag didn't nuke my hardcore turn. Oh, you died to lag on hardcore? That sucks. Oof. Been there. Been there many times. Well, I would say like 3 times I died due to lag. And then 1 time to a disconnect. Like a full disconnect. So yeah, 4 times, a lot of pain. Maybe more than I remember, actually. And the ancient weapon's so fire. Blood, will you run EN with us? I heard them doing solo sucks in hardcore. What is EN? English? Oh, Echoing Nightmare. Will you run Echoing Nightmare with us? This is a full solo hardcore let's play. So, I'll get 666. So, it can't. That would defeat the purpose, right? Then that wouldn't be SSF. I'm like, EN? What the fuck? I played over the weekend? I played softcore over the weekend and I grouped with a bunch of people, power leveled Easter weekend, so that was my time to group with everyone. Now your time is up. And now that's it. Here we go. Like I would want to, but this is like so people can play alongside me, like old school. I enjoy the game together. I can't believe we got an ancient weapon. That was out of nowhere. I got proc, but we still have profit and our main proc here. We're gonna need something to boost our tankiness if we keep going. Keep on. Or more optimization would help. Like more cooldown, we'd keep up Laws of Valor more often, and that would keep up our 50% damage reduction, again, more often. Like we don't need COE. We can run Unity instead, or whatever. As a casual, you're a big fan of Unity. I can see that. There we go. Blighter with shield pylon. Get wrecked. 138. AOV helm, please be ancient. Akan gloves. Stone of Jordan would actually be better for speeds too. Nice. I think I'll do the first Echoing Nightmare when we get a little bit more tankiness. Just that one thing, you know? One thing. Is it viable playing D3 only? Campaign? No. I mean, it depends on what your goals are. No, nobody plays the campaign, I don't think. Did I destroy the other shield? No, it's right here, okay. Yeah, like we could get, like... Vit. Says all res. We're gonna need a new shield anyway. Oh, lightning, bro. Lightning ring. Wow. Damn. For the challenge? What? It's right here. No ancient helm. Rip City. I'm trying to save backup gear in case we get disconnected. The Johanna's argument, but nah. Fate of the Fell? I mean, maybe. Just getting back to Lost Ark after playing it for 2 weeks straight at launch. Any idea where to start? Yeah. What character level are you? There's a video on how to get to T3. It pretty much tells you an overview about how to progress also in the video. So maybe that'll shed some light. Shed. Get it? Come on, suck it to me. It's kind of a waste of materials, but I'd rather have this than COE for speeds. I'm thinking. Like it's gonna be up full time, right? Versus COE is only like spike damage. Better for pushing. And then I'm gonna take both of them off once we get a pledge. I mean, we could roll amulets for the memes. Oh, what if we get it? No, it's probably a waste. We've been pretty lucky on this Let's Play, so I've been riding. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Oh man. Double crit too. We've been cooking on this Let's Play. So this is kind of continuing now. I'm thinking you take off that nice Soj we have. This Compass Rose is so bad. Like really bad. Like, can I re-roll it? We can do one re-roll. We get a new challenger today, technically, right? We need souls? Okay. There's my souls, chat. Reforge? Primal? No, it's trash. They're both trash though, so what are you gonna do? It's fine. I was like, maybe I can get a socket also. Come on, baby. Socket to me. We need a socket for legendary gem. Alright, cool. This will definitely increase our toughness now. So the next goal, get trapped to 25 or 50 or even more. I'm thinking. Yeah, get trapped up. Oh shit, we gotta reroll this too. And then we can really push. Our crit's at 45. I might take CDR here for now. That crit's not bad, dude. You have it on the shield, that helps a lot. Cooldown or lightning, obviously. Lightning. Like that. Okay. I didn't know you could reroll a Compass Rose. You sure can, partner. Alright, let's see if I notice a tankiness increase. We should, because we'll be moving. We have that 50% the whole time. I'd love to see a build come together. This way, this way, this way, this way. Whoa! Something's killing us. No proc, but that was close. Whoa! Whoa! Anna, thanks for the raid. Cheers. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Woo! I forgot I put Ric Flair on there. It scared me. I just changed the alerts. Welcome. Hope you had a good stream. Uh-oh. I might die here. Don't tune in on a rip, chat. Yeah, we just started playing hardcore recently. Okay. I know, double proc. All right, I'm gonna beesh out real quick. I'll come back. Just give me like 30 seconds. I need a timeout. Need a timeout after that. Ugh. Crazy, huh? Woo. So, yeah, we've just been talking about the Immortal news today. We've been talking about hardcore, Lost Ark. Much normal day. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Let's go back. This character is like less than 8 hours, or maybe around 8 hours. 7 second. Oh, shield, hell yeah. Maybe we need to get an immunity token for him also. I've been waiting to get one as a natural drop, but it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, maybe. Ancient Weapon today, Ring of Royal Grandeur today, 6-piece today, Trap today, and this walk set. It's been a crazy progression. Wild. Weird. About halfway, we got the Condi. I don't mind Treadmore's on Greater Rifts. It's pretty chill. It's linear like stinging winds. Yeah, normally I switch to Lost Ark around this time also, but we had to go over because I was watching Immortal videos in the morning, so it kind of ruined the Let's Play. It delayed it, didn't ruin it, it delayed it. Confirmed today. Yeah. Do you not have a PC? Yeah, confirmed PC client. Release on June 2nd. Another echoing nightmare. Woohoo! Another flavor of time. Now, right now, I just moved to Oregon. How's that so far? One of my cousins is a park ranger in Oregon. That's about all I know. They have a good craft beer scene. I think marijuana is legal, and then that's it. And my cousin lives there. Armor, and then pickup radius like that. Thunder Eggs. I can't believe we got another echoing nightmare. It's nice. We got another weapon. It could be ancient also. It's not, but that's okay. Can't be too picky. Oh, Zays could work for speeds also. Dark light. Damn. Ancient Warzeshians. I think that's pretty much what I use in my speed build, so. We give him a Bull Kathos band here. And then I guess I'll save a backup TF. I suppose, chat. For my shards, I just want better gloves, but I could always re-roll them with the skill of Nilfer, right? So maybe an ancient shield. Denial. Like, I don't mind if they're non-ancient as long as they have the right stats on them. Let's see. Our crit damage is 285. That's so bad. Probably because of the Zodiac ring is a big part of it. And then, yeah, both of our rings are pretty bad. Well, hopefully we get lightning here. Armor's better than an element we're not using. Okay. 2 more. Okay, 1 more. Oh shit. Damn. Harmony Island, sneaking in 900 Paragon. Cool. I mean, so pretty much a jam-packed episode. Like lots and lots of progression across the board. Did I even mention we got our Ring of Royal Grandeur today? That's another thing. Like so many little details to, like the build's pretty much coming together. We just did a GR 82 in 4 minutes, right? And then this character is season 26. Yeah, we have 8 hours and 47 minutes on Crusader, so less than 9 hours. More than I thought, though. When I'm logged in the morning, I think that counts too. But yeah, it's like 8-9 hours. Not too bad.